What is up? I have a couple of Go Wee Wee attacks I want to share. I'm currently upgrading my P.E.K.K.A to level 5 right now, so I'm going to hope to do some Go Wipe strategies to change it up a bit. So this last war that we had, I skipped out the one we're currently in, but the one we were last in, we ended up actually tying. It was down to about the last minute, and their guy got 2 stars. Their number 1 guy got 2 stars and tied us up, so that was pretty disappointing. But let me go in and share 2 of the attacks I did that war. I had to take on 2 Town Hall 10s. Usually I try to stick to 1-9 and 1-10 to get 5 stars. So let me go into this first one here. Let's go to Scout to take a look at the base and what troops I was going to take. Alright, so looking at this base, this is a pretty standard base for Town Hall 10. You see a lot of these with your trophy pushing, or especially in war. It's just kind of even around the side. This one would have been pretty easy to barch. So I think if I didn't attack him, one of our lower guys probably could have gotten 1 star from him. But the way these bases are set up, it's got the king's opposite side, or the hero's opposite side, Inferno's opposite side, and same with the Expos. And it's really meant to kind of confuse your wall breakers, because you have all these little segments right here where wall breakers aren't really sure to go. They'll run all the way over to this side if they once these are destroyed. So it's really important to take jumps into this. So the one good thing about this base is that the clan castle, it's hard for it to be in a position where you can't lure it. So it was sitting right there. I was able to lure these out with a few barbs. So you notice I took 14 barbs, 2 archers, 11 wall breakers, and my standard 16 wizards. I don't ever take any more than that. And then 3 golems and 4 witches. And I think I have 2 witches in my clan castle. So I didn't need a lightning this time, because the clan castle I was 100% sure I could lure it. But I did want to take an extra jump and 2 freeze. And what I'm going to do with the jump, and I'm going to lay 1 right here down on this air defense and another down here on the expo. So anyone that gets into these 2 compartments down here, they can jump in and get to the town hall. So I'm going to go ahead and start it. And what I like doing, actually, when I can lure the clan castle, I don't like wasting wizards or archers to kill them. What I'll do is I'll drop 2 witches to kill the clan castle. And essentially, you're not wasting any troops to kill them at all, because if you drop them right, the witches aren't going to die, so they're still there to spawn skeletons. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Drop the archer just to see if there was any traps over there. Drop a few barbs to lure. Always drop more than you need to ensure that you've lured every single troop out. So now that I see that witch out, I know that that's it. So I'm going to lure them over here in the corner. Now I got them too close to the corner at this point. You don't want to get them back into the corner, because they could kill your witches. So I'm trying to bring them back over to that side a little bit. And then I'm going to drop a few barbs for a shield, and then lay down 2 witches to have the skeletons go after them. Then I'm going to drop my golems right here on this corner. And I was going to drop wall breakers at that segment and that segment, but I missed, and they went too far to the left. But it's going to end up being okay. So the golems are starting to go into the base. And one mistake I actually did make on this this map is I should have dropped my king and queen right here. I dropped my king right here, so it went inside. But by the time I dropped my queen, it was too late, and all these buildings in here were destroyed. So my queen went around to the edge. So that was the one mistake I made. Dropping my freeze as the troops get closer. I drop my first jump. Now I drop my second jump so my king can go in. So here I dropped my queen really, really late. I don't know why I did that. So I have 1 more freeze. I'm going to use it on this top Inferno. And once that one's done, you should be able to take out the town hall pretty easily. Use my queen's ability. These guys are probably just going to keep running into walls. You're not meant to go much further into that base, because there's a lot of walls. So just hoping my queen can pick up the last star, and it looks like she can. I think I've already used her ability. So I ended up getting, I think, 51% on this base. Another strategy I've seen on these types of bases is if people attack right from here, and they'll just lay a jump and a jump. So lay all your troops right down here in the middle and go straight for the town hall. But you usually don't get 50% if you do it that way, because there's a lot of buildings on the outside you miss. So that is the first attack. I ended up getting 2 stars. So now for this second one, I really messed up on this one, and I'm lucky I came away with 2 stars. So these types of bases, I told you in one of the last videos that they want you to attack from the top or the bottom. That's where it seems appealing, but that's kind of the trap. So I always attack these from the side. And I didn't actually have to take very many wall breakers for this one. All I needed to do is just get into that big compartment. So I have 8 wall breakers just to ensure I get into these 2 sections right here. So since I had less wall breakers, I was able to take more witches. So I took 5 witches, and I've got my standard, 5 to 10 archers to save to the end just in case. And 3 golems again, and I went with my standard spells, 2 freeze, 1 jump, 1 rage, 1 lightning. And drop some barbs to distract them, to drop the wall breakers. Same with the golem up at the top. Then I can drop my wall breakers in. And then I just do my Layro whiz around the corner to knock off everything. And then I'll drop my witches in a second. And really, this is where I messed up. I should have dropped my heroes right here so I can ensure they went in here. But I dropped them a little late. And my king went way over here. My queen did end up going in though. And always drop your jump early. If you notice, I dropped it a few seconds ago. Because if you drop it too late, your troops can get distracted and go away for where you want them to go. So King's doing his thing down there. Unfortunately, he's not going to help out getting the town hall. I sent in my last wall breakers just to do it, and they ended up actually punching through that wall that I jumped over. So right now I'm kind of freaking out because there's no one in the center to take all the blows. These golems are all the way over here. So the King's actually picking up quite a bit of percentage down here in the bottom. There's not a lot of heavy defenses to take him. So fortunately my witches are just going to keep hitting this town hall. It's just out of reach of this Tesla. It's just out of reach of this Inferno. The Expo is focused on the golem, so nobody is going to touch them. So they're just sending their skeletons. I don't think the skeletons are even doing anything because they're getting killed right when they get there. So, and then now my golems finally decide to come over this way. I'm getting like 2 or 3 more witches as well, so they'll take some of the hits. And now you notice the Expo stopped targeting the golems and started targeting the witches, but luckily I'd already killed the town hall, so I was all good there. So I just need a few more percent. I'm going for that clan castle. It's pretty strong, so it's going to take a lot, but luckily the golems are still over there and the skeletons taking the hits. So I got 47%, and that's going to be where I stop. So this is when it comes in handy where you have these 9 archers. So now I'm just going to pick off a few buildings that are out of reach, and that will give me the 2 stars. I think I could have had an easier 2-star if I had gotten my my king in the middle. It would have given my queen a little more protection. She could have done more work, but overall we got lucky with the witches not being able to be targeted. So managed to get 2 stars on this one as well. Okay, so that is it for this video. Like I said, in maybe 12 days, what is it? In 12 days, I'll have level 5 P.E.K.K.A.s, so I'll be able to do some Go Wipe videos. Haven't done a lot of them because I've only had level 3 up to this point, and I don't want to do Go Wipe until level 5, so that'll kind of be a learning process for me as well. But I'll post some videos of that on there, and that is it for now.